Well, the markets have exploded. Bitcoin breaking 22,600, nearly 8% up on the day. What's going on? Why is the market moving so aggressively? And how much more do we have to come? Are we going to see 30K on Bitcoin, or is it going to retrace all the way back down? Well, we're going to take a look at it in this video, as well as some of the news that's driving this price. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on in cryptocurrency. And let's get into it. So here we go, 6.16% up of the day, $1,000,004 on the total market capitalization. We are back over $1 trillion, and we haven't been there for quite some time. You can see Bitcoin 22,591 up 7.5%. Did, like I said, break 22,600. ETH at 1651 up 6.5%. And you can see BTC dominance at 42%, ETH at 19.5%. And we actually, for the first time, are seeing slightly more expensive gas fees over on the Ethereum network. Now, a couple of key points. XRP broke 40 cents resistance and has pushed all the way up to 41, up nearly 4.5%. Solana continues to go absolutely crazy, up nearly 17.5%. Polygon Matic up 6.5%. Equally, we are seeing some of the DeFi market really starting to move as well. So everything right now in crypto is going absolutely insane. Now, everything that goes up does generally come back down. We just need to be mindful of what comes down. But what is driving the price in some of these coins? We are seeing crazy numbers, particularly in coins like Aptos. Again, if you saw that came out a while, it has had a rough ride, but Aptos up 37.5%, absolutely crazy. So congratulations if you got into them. And if you follow my live streams, you know we're into Aptos and we are riding this quite significantly. So again, if you're not already subscribed, to keep up to date. So here we go. What is going on? Well, the crypto market analysis, Bitcoin, Ether, top weekly leaderboard. But again, it talks about this. Some indicators suggest a market retreat. We could be heading back down. Remember that. But right now, as we just have a quick look at the technicals, Bitcoin 22.6 and is moving. So pretty exciting there as we go through this. So the two largest cryptocurrencies continue their strong start to 2023, but the Bollinger Bands have failed to reach the upper band for 3 straight days. Now, the big question here is, how high are we going to go? Now, we saw Genesis file for Chapter 11. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But the view is the market has priced this in. But it continues to say that Bitcoin and Ether logged another week of positive gains in which they strong start to 2023 prior to the late Friday surge. The two largest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization have risen 10.5% and 9.92 respectively. Relative basis, BTC and ETH 7-day performance landed them near the top of the leaderboard for the first time this year. And you can see some of the pricing there, that Solana up 77.5% on the 30 day, as well as DOT. BTC up 25, ETH up 28. What does that tell us? Well, it tells us people are returning to crypto markets. People are investing back into it. We are still, in my opinion, to see significant whale money coming in, significant institutional money. Yes, we are seeing a rise from 20,000 up to 22, but when we start to break into 30K, 35K, that's when we're going to start really seeing some big money. It says on a technical basis, BTC has failed to reach the upper range of the Bollinger Bands for 3 consecutive trading days. After doing so in each of the prior 10, the decline in volatility following the prior expansion could be in signs that the traders are looking to take profits following the 30% year-to-date move and looking to protect against price declines related to the Genesis filings. Now, taking a look at exactly what's coming out of this, we know that Genesis has filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, but there is a couple of important points to think about with this. They have, like you said, filed for that Chapter 11, but there is an estimated liability of between $1 and $10 billion. However, they have assets in the same range according to a January the 19th filing. So that's important. This is, again, a Chapter 11 bankruptcy as opposed to being bankrupt. They are two very different things. It says in a Jan 9th press release, Genesis said it had been engaged in a discussion with its advisors to its creditors and corporate parent Digital Currency Group to evaluate the most effective path to preserve assets and move the business forward. So that's the difference. They want to continue to move. Now, whether they have the trust of the community and people will trade with it, that's another question. But if you want to trade cryptocurrency, head on over to Mexi. There's a great link in the description. You're going to get cheaper trading fees as well as up to $9,000 in new user bonuses. Make sure you deposit on their platform. Super cheap fees, ready to go and trade. So use that link down in the description down below. But it says, according to Genesis, in the company's Chapter 11 plans, it sees it contemplating a dual track process pursuing a sale, capital raise, or an acquisition transaction that would appropriately enable the business to emerge under new ownership. The derivative spot trading broker-dealer and custody business of Genesis are not part of the Chapter 11 proceedings and will continue operations according to the firm. And that's why we are seeing this. So although the market priced in this expectation of these Chapter 11, what we then see is actually not as aggressive as thought. The assets could potentially cover the liability, and at the same time, both the spot and derivatives trading part are still open with Genesis Mining. So what does it mean? Where are we at? Well, we go into a weekend, a very strong move into the weekend, a significant rise. Expect it to pull back tomorrow. That's my opinion, and it is only an opinion, but I would expect BTC to come back, or we could even head on up to 28,500. We expected resistance at 25.3. We got resistance at 25.3, and then we kind of broke through as we continued our rise up. If we go into the 15-minute as an example, you can see a couple of these points, this 22.3, where we saw some resistance. Likewise, when we pumped to 24, we did pull all the way back. Now, again, we've had a consolidation here. The test is now, what do we do? Do we then go up 28.5, 22.8, maybe even heading on up to 23K, or do we come back to find some level of support back here around the 22.2 range? All of that is yet to be seen, but the market looking pretty healthy. So congratulations if you've held your crypto. And do you know what? It feels better. More to come. Hopefully, we'll see. But be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on. I thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you. Come and join the family. The Discord link is in the description. Come and join us over there. We'd love to have you part of the channel. As ever, thank you so much. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.